So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and welcome back to the one, the only. It's Doki Doki. What are you looking at? I really hope that edit works, man. I thought I was completely finished with this game, but you guys, you told me there's apparently another ending, and the only way to get it is by doing a ridiculously long-winded process. And I'm down. I'm sure you guys have seen the ending for this game by this point. There's a section where Monica appears to actually type and delete all of the pictures. Some of them are black and white, some of them are colored. I think that right there is the hint in terms of getting another ending. Supposedly, what we have to do is try and get every single scene with every character in a single playthrough, but there is a way we can slightly manipulate the game. I'm sure you guys know the famous ending scene, which literally took me by shock. We go back to Sayori's house and we have to check on her, and unfortunately, we discover that there's something strange going on with this game. Just before we get to that scene with opening the door, I think we have to stop the game and we have to start a new game, then go through all of the challenges again, and then try and get the new scenes with a different character. In my playthrough, we specialized the route with Yuri more specifically, so there's a scene with Sayori I think we gotta get, and also all of Natsuki. So what I want to do for this video, guys, is rather than go too in-depth, because there are so many videos where people do that, I want to really skim read over those sections and see what we missed out on. I'm gonna get straight into this anyway, guys. So we've seen all of the dialogue with Sayori right here. This is where we're at school, going over to the club, and this is literally where we're introduced to the three characters. This video will feel insanely different compared to the others, guys. I mean, all of this dialogue, we've already read it, we know exactly what's happening, and oh my goodness me, this is crazy. These guys are just simply introducing themselves. You can see all four of them right there. Literally, we just go on home and then we have to write the poems. It is time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So, I think what I'm going to try and do for this first one is more so specialized with Sayori. Okay. There's a scene where you have to tie something towards the top of her, like, blazer. And I think there is another scene near the anime closet where all of the books are. So, what would Sayori like? Let me just see around here. Probably the last one right there. We have to try and aim for every single word to match the personality of the character we're going for. So, maybe unstable. Oh, dude, no. Maybe clumsy? Yep. Okay, I got you with that one. Vertigo, eternity, cute. I think cute is more towards like Natsuki, stuff like that. Excitement, maybe Sayori. I thought so, because she's always very jumpy. Bed will definitely be the next one there. Incapable. Oh, okay. No, we got to stay away from words like that. Giggle would definitely. Oh, I thought I would have been Sayori. She's very laughy. Now I'm starting to get this. So any word which is like glittery, like shiny, I think. Oh, seriously, bro, literally. Let's go. Jumpy. Seriously, dude? Okay, this is more difficult than I thought. Shame will be the last one. Okay, so we got quite a lot with Sayori. Now I guess we gotta try and find out, did we get the new scene? We can regard this then as success for the first scene. This is where we're buttoning up Sayori's blazer, and then we realize that she doesn't even want it. I just want to see if she recognizes anything more specific that the poem is for her. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I'm skimming over most of the text. It's the exact same as the one we've played before. So we are going to speed through the rest of the day, guys. I'm going to consider this one so far a success. Like, these girls are arguing right now. I'm not getting involved. Oh, looks like I got no choice. Maybe I'll call for Sayori again, just to be super sure. We're definitely going for the ending where Sayori is more involved. So now that that's all settled and like the day is done, like, let's get the freak out of here. It is time to write our next poem then. So let me just check through the list and try and find something which may align with Sayori. Maybe peaceful will be a good one. Okay, so we could do that. Maybe lazy too. We know she sleeps in sometimes. Unfortunately, depression, I guess, will kind of align too. It's a bit of a shame. We're gonna try and do that. Maybe fun. There we go, guys. I wrote the second poem. I think this one is probably good now to experience the Sayori scene, or at least I'm hoping so. So we've got some new scene with Sayori here. I'm gonna imagine this is to do with the poem and me maybe favoring her. Sayori and I exit the room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take it in turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds, yeah, I'm not in on this. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Ryan, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight over to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Oh, dang. Okay. Something just freaking happened. She got hit. Sayori bends over and smacks her face on the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Here we go then. This is the other scene right here. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs from the side. Ow. So we went off to find some water. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway because she just bumped her head like we gotta find something cold. In just that moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I had left Sayori, so we're headed back. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they're already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. She's still making jokes, even though she's like thumped her head. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking. Okay, I bought it, but like, you can use it if you hate. It was my drink though. It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. My goodness me. Like, serious? How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Like, she's gonna be seeing stars and someone. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. So we're going back to the classroom now. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. Hear how this music's different? I've never heard this soundtrack before. You are back. Good timing. I was just about to get ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about that. I was playing with the crayons and I smacked my forehead into the shelf. So we finished up the rest of the day. Not that many changes, really. We just showed our poem to everyone. And now this is the part where Sayori questions us about walking home with her as opposed to Yuri. And I mean, of course, I would still walk home with you, Sayori. We need to keep her convinced that we're still friends with her. I mean, this is the whole point in this ending. So let's try one more time and get these choices correct. So I think maybe sensate. Oh, crap. Maybe anxiety. Are you kidding me? Let me try giggle. Oh man, this is really bad. We have 2 choices left on the poem. The majority, again, have been for Sayori. I'm not sure if this day matters. I can't entirely remember, but I just need to make sure these last 2 choices count. Definitely depression for that one. Unfortunately, that's the way it's got to be. Spinning, vitality, sweet. Probably Bro, sometimes I get so confused because you would have thought like Sayori being bouncy would have been the one. The next day was basically the same though. We're going to be choosing Sayori out of the 3. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I would prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Like, no, seriously, like, she's just my best friend from a child. Just think of the club. Okay, are you kidding me right now? So I can't even pick? Oh, wow. Okay, then. I guess we're going to choose Natsuki. Well, bacon sounds like fun and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Bacon is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Okay, guys, so whilst I've actually chosen Natsuki right now, I think I'm going to skip for the most part all of it. I would rather get all of the good stuff with the poems and Natsuki, and then we re-experience the scene with the baking, and we just go from there. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. This is now, I believe, where I think, save our game, or maybe that part doesn't matter. We're going to overwrite our data, and then we've got to return, I think, or maybe quit. Then, guys, we have to start ourselves a brand new game all over again. It feels so unusual doing it this way, but we're going to skip through all this again. I think this time then I'm going to focus on all of the Natsuki routes and try and get something flowing there. So let's freaking get it. I don't know why I'm like this, guys. Like, we know Natsuki likes baking and things like that. So I'd imagine sweet would... All right, this might be difficult then. I've really got to try and think of the stuff Natsuki might like. So she likes, okay, I was going to say like maybe manga, imagination, lollipop. Okay, so that's one because that's like a food related thing. Maybe milk in that case because it's to do with baking. I'm finding Natsuki very difficult. There's some key things like kawaii, cheeks and pout. But then other than that, like these sections here, I guess sticky is the one. We've got to keep battling through, guys. Maybe candy because she bakes. All right, I think I did decently well. I'm still not really that sure. All right, it looks like we did good, man. So Natsuki is in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Now we're headed to the closet. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. You read manga, right? I mean, we do sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatched it out my hand. She then turns back to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. We checked out the box. We realized that it had a manga we'd never seen before. Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Is this book called Doki Doki, you mean? Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. I open the book, and it's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? This is just a guess, but are there a lot of baking things in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she didn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in manga. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. So that explains maybe her aggressiveness. So we continue to read the book, and honestly, I think what happened with Natsuki is it showed that she has a more docile and gentle side. I don't think she realized that we would also enjoy it. So I guess the fact that one, she has no friends to share it with because of how they always act, kind of puts her in this defensive mode all the time. Now, I'm honestly kind of interested to get to the baking section with Natsuki, because I think we could maybe learn even more about her, and she never really opened up throughout the playthrough that I did. I'm gonna get through the poem, stuff like that, and we'll return to the baking section if there's not anything before that. There is something more, guys. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it back from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being so paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from the inside of the closet. Huh? All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in their closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. Monica, like... Natsuki's now putting her books back. She got like a swivel chair. This isn't exactly safe, but I mean, she's so stubborn she wants to do it herself. I think she's gonna fall. The chair just swivels and Natsuki barely catches herself on the shelf. Well, what are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches up. I can almost see up her skirt. Oh, I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. I mean, remember when we said about the whole thing, like Natsuki realizing what may have happened and, you know, yeah, now she's thought about it. Oh, man. So she just fell off the chair. She told us to get out, man. I knew it wasn't going to be good. We got to crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pout me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Oh, no. I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over the floor. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Oh man, she's upset. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault. So Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. Man, that just turned to straight disaster so quick. We just helped Natsuki pack up all the books that were on the floor, and I guess we're just gonna proceed on with the day now. She's still a bit down, like upset and stuff like that. She said how like we're being nice to her for a change, so I guess everyone in the club is more distant, and I guess this is good so far, all is well. All right, guys, it's time for the baking section. I see you bought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. Try not to assume next time, all right? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Ryan? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag from Natsuki's hands. This is ridiculously heavy. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags everywhere. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up. Ryan, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the tables. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Watch this. She didn't respond to the cute thing? So perhaps maybe she's getting used to being in our comfort, I guess. I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put some food coloring into it. That does look pretty cool. You see, it's not like baking, it's just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. So it looks like we were then joking about the icing, guys, and we went to like dip our finger and Natsuki grabbed us. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my own hand before it reaches my face. Oh, I see. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? Also, like, why is that character still holding her like this is getting a bit strange? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty... Man, like, seriously, okay. This is exactly what I would do. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven drawer, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Cake's all finished, guys. Look at how pretty they are. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason why you can. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. When my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have some time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted, but aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time with you like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Ryan, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. Natsuki gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, she looks up. I feel her fingers gently clutch the side of my shirt. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision. What's going on? I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Ryan. Okay, so this is now moving over to the scene with Sayori. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off home. So... that's literally it. That's the encounter all done now, and this is where, of course, again, Sayori's feeling sad. We're at the point now again, guys, where we have to knock on Sayori's door, so that is 2 done so far, Sayori and also Natsuki. In terms of Yuri, we've seen this so many times, so I don't see a reason why I should have to do this again. We'll skip past that and we'll get straight to the ending with Monica. What the What?
Give me a
All right, guys, I think I just messed up, so if I have, I'll cut back in after this. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club, but the truth is, I know where we're going. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get that? Because I'm president now, I understand. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted, for everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad. After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. You've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki. I'm going to miss you, Ryan. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. Wow, we all love you. Oh, dude, that's like a collective thing then. So, did I do good? Like, watch this. I'm gonna miss one freaking picture. Check this out. Is this the same background as before?
Hi, it's me.
It looks so jumbled. I have no idea. But this is the Monica part. Let's just see. Okay, here we go. This is where we're gonna find out if I messed up. I'm convinced, like, I don't know why. I can't remember if I did Yuri's scene. So, like, if not, I'm gonna probably be here like another 80 minutes recording. Please. Good so far. If I see any black and white, like, I'm peacing out straight up. Guys, I think I did it. Hold up. That was the scene. I didn't remember getting that, but it's in color. Oh, please. Oh my God, they're all in color. I'm literally, my hands are clasped together so much right now. Okay, keep it coming. Another color image. I really hope that's the last one. Like, there's no more after. Please. I did it! I freaking did it! There's more colored pictures, so there's that one there. I don't know if there's any more. Okay, the Monica colored picture. There's 8 so far. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't hit me with another one. Are we good? It didn't remove any of the images. It's just deleting now the game stuff. Guys, I think I did it. I think I did it. Apparently there's something after this that we have to do to like find like a secret. This is it. This is it! To the player who achieved the special ending. For years, I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels. I think that's what it said. To tell stories in ways not possible by using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, and anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we are a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge a status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bonds of interactive media, I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I did making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Savato. Can we just clap, man? We did it. We got that freaking ending. Let's go. And this is where our journey ends as well, guys. That has been Doki Doki Literature Club. And it's been an interesting experience because it's kind of introduced me to this new style of gaming that I've never properly checked out before. And I found myself getting very immersed in this visual novel thing. Like reading them and reading like the emotions out loud. It allows you to connect with the characters and you almost kind of, you derive their emotions because you start speaking how they would probably be speaking, or at least I tried. A super fun experience though all around, and I saw so many people like in the later episodes starting to get into this. Like the first one, I was a bit confused if people would enjoy it, and it turns out as time went on, the series only went up, and now it's came to an end, which is sad because that's it. People have spoken that apparently the developer has teased another project, so I'm looking forward to seeing whatever this other project is, and I'm excited to definitely experience it on the channel if it's remotely similar to Doki Doki. But if you guys did enjoy this video, why not drop me that like rate, and hey, if you're new around here, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one right here. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I of course hope you did enjoy, and I will of course see you on the next one.